Hi everyone, it's the 25th of October. We have a break out of this black bull flag, which I showed yesterday. It came down from the golden resistance and the black top band, almost touched the black top band and came down, but it didn't really test that purple and blue supports again, and now it has broken out. We may get a back test, and the back test would be around 58, 53, 52, like 10 points down. And from that 10 points down, if that black top band holds as support, I think we're going to see it rallying beyond the golden resistance. That golden support becomes a resistance. The previous resistance, support, now broken, resistance, and if we break it, then we get to the golden top band, possibly to break that one as well and get to 6,000. As long as this purple channel holds, the bullish case is still on. The SPX cash, you can see here the the black, just a second. Yeah, the black bull flag broken on the cash SPX as well, and it's trying to break that golden resistance. We may get a back test on the black broken channel, our bull flag, and then rally towards that golden top band to break that as well. And the green top band or the red, so the red top band, you can see the red bottom band is from the lows of 22 and 23. This is the high of 24, and we may get to that red top band before we reverse. So this year is still looking okay because of the purple uptrend and the broken black bull flag. And Dow Jones slightly bouncy today, and it had, just a second, I think I had removed it from the picture at the moment. Just a second. Yeah, this was the green bull flag, right? We had broken that green bull flag. The backtest didn't really hold at its top band, but it came to the internal support and it is bouncing right now. And do we have a downtrend that is breaking out as well? So this looks like also a broken out downtrend, right? This is kind of a little steep bull flag that is now broken. So is it going to rally all the way to 43,500? It's hard to say. Honestly, this is already a support bounce and we are out of the channel, and looking at SPX and looking at the others, I think there is a good chance that we're going to keep, Dow Jones ultimately is going to test that blue top band once again, maybe for the third touch, and then everything may crumble. So this is the two touches on the blue top band, and we may get another touch before it really comes down. Everything comes down. This here is Dow Jones Cash, really blue top band, the blue bottom band, perfect touch. That red resistance as well, and the green bull flag back tested is the internal, and it is now going to break possibly, maybe we'll have one more down move, like at the red, pull back, and then a break to the upside. We also have this purple line coming as a potential support, but there's also this red uptrend that is coming, like that is way down, of course. So we're going to see whether that holds if and when it gets there. I'm going to now show you the NASDAQ, the green bull flag, and it hasn't really come back down to touch the green. But it may, like if it gets to the green top band, pulls back to the double support, that purple plus green, we may see another big rally towards 21,000, which would be a new all-time high. On the NASDAQ cash, it's the same story. It didn't touch the circle's double support. It's coming closer. If it gets to the green, pulls back a little bit, and then a break to the upside is going to target that golden resistance. Russell is bounced. I bought at 22.42, thinking that this is going to keep on rallying because we're out of the blue bull flag, and we bounced off the black support. Is it going to rally, or is it going to come down to erase all these gains? I'm not really sure. But of course, if the red bottom band doesn't hold, the SPX also gave me a bit more hope that this here is a bottom out already, and we're going to rally towards at least 2260, and then possibly get to the golden resistance. But we need a little bit of a strength, and we shouldn't break this red bottom band support rail. So that's kind of a potential support. Okay. Let's have a look at FTSE. It is it's going to force that golden bottom band. And if it does break, the minimum target is going to be 8,150, which is that blue bottom band. And then from there, maybe there's going to be another rally. But the purple resistance together with the golden, that was the double resistance. That didn't really let it pass. So if this golden bottom band breaks, on the futures data, it's 8265-ish, 8260. Then there's going to be more downside. And DAX, is it confirming the black line as a support? I'm not really entirely sure. If it gets to the purple top band, pulls back a little bit, and then breaks it out, that would be a bull flag breakout. Okay, and of course that golden resistance has to be broken for the rally to continue. But it is stagnant. It can't push further. Maybe it will come down within the purple. So if it touches the purple top band, starts to come down really hard, and touches that purple plus golden, and then we rally back higher. So that could be a double support if it gets there. This here is the French index. The purple top band is not challenged again, and this black bottom band is there. And if it touches the black bottom band, we may see a rally, or if it touches it and then breaks it down, we come down to this 7,000, which is going to be that red bottom band. This is the low of October, right? That could become the next, below 8,000. That's 6,800, 6,900 or so. TLT is now trying to bounce off the green broken resistance. We can see here that is a previous resistance that now has to become a support if it wants to rally. And the ZN, the 10-year Treasury note, still at this resistance zone, and it's holding as support. Maybe it will start to rally off this, but there is no big strength just yet. Yeah. Now, let's have a look at oil. The red downtrend is on, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So the US oil was telling the truth here, right? So that red top band held, and it's coming down now. And as long as that red top band doesn't break, stays intact, there is a chance for it to come down to the level where the spike has started, and that's 67. All right, that's actually 66.50. As long as that red downtrend holds, you can see Brent oil. This was the fake. Okay, that red channel was breaking, and that's exactly what I said. Like US oil looks a bit more bearish, getting mixed signals, and you can see even this blue support was broken. Right, this blue support was broken while filling the gap, and then it stayed inside the red downtrend. So I'm going to keep that previous high inside the red downtrend, and this is our trend now. Okay, and the target is 70, somewhere around 70. Okay, that red bottom band. I think Brent oil is going to keep on selling off all the way to 70. Gold had broken down the golden steep uptrend and backtested it yesterday, which means we may see a bit more pullback towards 2670, which is going to be that red bottom band, of course. The green line didn't become a resistance, so I think we're going to remove that. But either way, ultimately, I think we're going to get to 2900 or even 3000 as long as this red channel holds. Is it going to touch the red bottom band again? If it touches, I would be a little bit worried because it already has 4 touches on it. So let's see if it gets there or not. But yeah, the continuous futures, the red bottom band on the continuous futures is way down, and we may come down towards 26.75 really, if it wants to touch that red bottom band properly. So getting a little bit mixed signals between, like, from spot and from continuous futures. The green top band is the one to watch. So if it gets to the green top band, I think we're going to really see a rally towards that green top band if it wants to get there. Silver, that black resistance is broken, and we're going to get a back test on it. And if it touches it, and I think it will very soon, probably today, so that is a major resistance that is broken, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. And the back test is going to be around 32.90 on the spot chart. And on the continuous futures, the level is going to be 33.20, right? That's 33.10, or yeah, that black resistance is going to be 33.10. Platinum, it touched the blue resistance. I mean, I showed this blue one so many times, and this is a very deep sell-off from that resistance again. That has been instrumental. That resistance has been instrumental. And it's actually not only that blue one, it's also the golden one, right? Almost, if we see it like this, yeah? That golden support, the blue one, and of course we're inside the red potential bull flag as well. So we haven't really broken out in a big way. On the platinum continuous futures, it's much more precise. The red top band, the red bottom band, this is where the bull flag is forming. This is a giant bull flag. Yeah, the top band is slightly off, but we can live with it. It's this golden resistance that is getting back tested twice. This is the second time, so this golden support, previous resistance, has become support. Is it going to break it? And if it does, it may even break the green bottom band and tank to 950 again. So got to be careful here with platinum. It really has to rally, break the red top band, and massive, then the blue resistance may also break. Yeah, 3 major touches. Actually, if you look at it as a resistance rail, that was a resistance support, broken, right? How many back tests? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It still is, if you count these little back tests, it has been a major one, and it hasn't really broken. So we got to be careful with platinum. Yes, the pullback has started. If it holds here, we break out. If it doesn't, we break the green bottom band. That would be very bad, because we may come down all the way to 950 once again. Natural gas had bounced quite a bit, but it's still under this. So this is the continuous futures, and it's that green resistance that is still holding, okay? So to me, it still is a bearish scenario. I know a lot of people were expecting a major rally, but that green resistance held off the bulls. And this here is November contract, which didn't play out because the red downtrend was broken to the downside, but it's now broken back in. So I'm going to remove this from the picture. What we have here, obviously, this is the November contract, and we will have an expiry very soon, and we'll switch to the December contract. But current contract is still the November contract, and I'm going to check the December contract. Well, why don't we check it now? This is November, and it's going to expire, I think, next week, and the December contract is like this. Let's have a look, okay? Let's have a look if we can find, or if we can see something. Yeah, a little bit educational stuff here. So initially I look at the long-term stuff, right? So this was not very precise at the bottom band. It is what it is. And do we have another downtrend here? And this is exactly why we saw a bounce just recently. If you look at it this way, right? that blue bottom band, like it's not blue yet, right? 1, 2, 1, 2. This here is the downtrend that is inside the red. This is exactly why it bounced. Of course, I wasn't watching the December contract, but if I was, I would have been a little bit careful when it got here. This is trading channels based on rules, like strict rules. Okay, so that's what I see first. Okay, and this here is interesting because that green support, 1, 2, 3, 4, was broken down, but it's broken back up. That's not nice, of course, because that broken support should hold as resistance. But there is also this internal resistance now. So we may see it reversing as long as this blue downtrend is intact. So December contract is still bearish to me. This year's copper, the red bull flags breakout is going to be really nice. If you want to buy it, that's when you buy it. And it's going to be like the breakout is going to be around 437, 438. Okay, and on the December contract is exactly the same. We have this golden support, okay, 1, 2, 3. And if it touches, I mean, if it doesn't break the golden, we should see a break of that red bull flag. And of course, the wedge was already broken. Palladium, which I mentioned yesterday. I mean, I've been mentioning palladium quite a while. And I said 1,100, 1,090, 1,100 is a breakout. It's already at 1,160, touch 70 actually. Now it is out of the golden sideways channel. It's out of the blue bull flag. It has so much more upside in my view. It's not going to go back into the blue, I think. This here is euro. It finally is bouncing a little bit. The green support, the blue. This is a double support, and we may see more upside. It's been coming down for quite some time, like what from 112 to 108, like 400 pips. Yeah, we came down more than 400 pips, but now it's trying to bounce. Pound sterling is out of the wedge. That blue wedge is now broken, which I showed yesterday. But not only that, the red support, the golden, but mostly the red and blue. Now I think it's ready to climb again. US dollar Japanese yen had reversed at the red broken channels backtest. So now it's time to see whether we have an uptrend from the previous lows of September. Okay, so I'm going to put it like this, right? Which is why UJ may still have more upside. And the reason is this golden uptrend or potential uptrend. So the fight is not over yet between US dollar and Japanese yen. US dollar has been winning it, but obviously if the golden bottom band holds, there may be a massive rally, still much more upside, because this could become a really big uptrend, a steep and big uptrend if that golden bottom band holds. And the level is 150.75. So around 150.60, 150.70, somewhere there, we may see a rally. Of course, the green supports test may also cause the rally to continue. So US dollar Japanese yen still looking bullish, even though we just saw a major resistance or a major resistance back test right there. Okay. Of course, it may get like the golden bottom end may get completely ignored to sell off, but that's a potential support. So this here is US dollar index, and it is now touching the red bottom band. So if we see it break down, I think US dollar index is going to come down. Yeah, right. Aussie dollar is trying, I mean, yes, it tried so hard to break the red downtrend, but now it's kind of broken back in, which is obviously very, very disappointing. I was thinking we're going to get to 70, which we may still see that. Okay, the golden wedge has to be broken to the upside. It is a steep wedge, and we may see a break to the upside soon. And similarly disappointing is the kiwi. That golden major resistance broken and back tested. The reversal at the blue top band brought it all the way back below the golden support. Again, very disappointing. But what can you do? That's the price that, the price told me that we're going to see it. After this bounce, that was very nice. After this bounce, it disappointed. So over the last, from 61 to 60, over the last 100 pips, it's been disappointing. Clear as day. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. What can we do? But maybe we're seeing the break of this blue resistance. Yes, I'm now wishful thinking, right? This is now wishful thinking. I don't see any price action. Obviously, one of the things that I said was this was a spike and we're going to erase the spike and then rally possibly. And that's, we're there right now. So if it wants to start to rally, this is exactly where we're at. And US dollar CAD is still forcing this golden giant top band resistance. Let's have a look at coffee. It's at the red support rail. So if it bounces, we get to the 275. Obviously, if it breaks, that's not going to be nice for coffee. And wheat is now coming down. I'm still holding the short because there was really not really much of a reason to close that short because you can see it's not really very strong, is it? And I think by looking at the others, by looking at corn, and even soybeans is now coming down, and I'm still long soybeans, but I'm short wheat just to keep them as a kind of a hedge between them. And I believe strongly that wheat is going to at least erase these gains. These are spiky gains on the continuous, and on the December contract, we have this red down move, and I think so. This blue broken support got back tested, very sloppy, but it still is a resistance, and I think we're going to at least come to erase these spiky gains by wheat. So soybeans, it didn't come all the way to that purple plus green double resistance. It already is selling off hard. That is disappointing because, of course, this on the November contract, we had broken up the red bear flag, but now it's come down. And is it going to rally off this level or is it going to come down further? That's the big question. I was hoping that we're going to see the rally continuation at least towards 120, 125, and then we will have seen what are we going to have next. Corn is off, so the golden support is still on, but if you look at the December contract, corn touched the green, purple, and red. That's kind of a triple resistance. Yes, the red top band almost got broken, but now it's coming down, and I think we're going to see it really big sell-off all the way to 390, which is where this spike here is. So I think you're going to short corn. I'm still bearish on the corn trade. And cocoa 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is now broken it has broken this golden support zone. Okay, this is the continuous futures, and that support is now gone. And I mentioned that blue bottom band may hold to start a bounce, and that's exactly where it bounced. Almost touched it there to the last tick, almost. Now, is it going to really rally, or is it going to break this blue support afterwards? So that remains to be seen, right? So we got to be careful, but I think if it breaks the blue, then looking at the continuous futures, the large support zone, that strong support zone, is now broken. That's why I think it may be targeting 5,000. Sugar is inside this little, not so little bull flag, but it is a bull flag. So I'm going to put it on the right, and it's this red one, and it's the green color on the March contract. You can see 1, 2, 3, almost 3 touches on the top. I'm still thinking it's going to come down further. This green bull flag has formed. I mean, this was the sharp shooting really, and sugar may come towards 21. Okay, and cotton tested the golden top band and it's coming down. We may see a touch on the golden bottom band and then rally towards 85. All right, now let's have a look at Bitcoin. 1, 2, so this resistance rail, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, quite a few touches on that. And if it breaks I think if it breaks 70,000, it will get to the previous all-time highs. Okay, that's very, very simple. Ethereum has to break 2850, 2900. It still is very, very critical what it wants to do. I think Ethereum, so I'm going to repeat myself here, that blue support break would be horrible. And I think it would be horrible for the entire market, not only for Ethereum. BNB has to rally beyond the blue top band. Oops, sorry. That blue top band couldn't be broken. So it still is a mega bull flag, but also the red one is a mega uptrend. So which one will give in, right? First, I mean, if this one is holding, I mean, if the red bottom band holds, there is so much massive more upside. I mean, if this blue top band is broken, this is a failure, but now it's back at it. Is it going to break or not? That is the big question. Solana is faring much better than the others, and the red top band is now very close. If it touches it, we pull back to the purple bottom band, and then a rally is quite possible. Okay, is it a double resistance at that golden? I'm going to now show you why I think it could be a double resistance. This here obviously is a kind of a double resistance. Do you see that? See, these things I see without really without really plotting the lines. I can see them. So it's almost like seeing the Matrix, you know, in the movie. That red top band I already saw before I plotted or I drew the red. You can see that's kind of a resistance. 1, 2, 3 touches here, 2 touches there. So Solana may really come down and break this down, which is why, I mean, it's very, very shaky at the moment. Or maybe comes down, touches the red and golden together, and then sells off. Very, very precarious moments for Solana. The green top band has to be broken by Monero. Ripple has to break that blue and green. Fetch AI has to break the green bull flag. Anything above 144, 43. Data is still holding it in there, like holding it up there. But and if it touches the blue bottom band, maybe we see a big rally. OM has been coming down, okay, and is it signaling a high in the entire market? That's hard to say. Obviously, I'm just speculating. But even OM is kind of selling off, and we have a kind of an uptrend, like or a sideways channel here, blue and the red. Dash has no, there is no real rally or strength on Dash. Dogecoin trying to break that blue top band still. FTM, not much to say, and CAS is coming down towards that green top band, bottom band, and if it touches it and rallies, yes, that would be nice. And PAL, even though it had broken the green bull flag and the purple, so far we haven't seen anything really strong. And Pepe is breaking the black support. This is not good for Pepe. And obviously it could come down all the way to, if it breaks the purple as well, Pepe may come towards that 0.00, like 5 zeros and 50. It's at 97, it could come to 50. So that's another 50% down. Chainlink is forcing that purple top band once again without coming to the red bottom band. Chainlink is, I mean, if this market turns, I think Chainlink will be another champion. Will be champion of things again. Okay, it has been showing relative strength. Jasmine, also, look, it's very precarious. The purple and blue green supports are holding, but Jasmine has to break 21 cents. So I'm going to put an alert on that one. This is what I do. Like, let's put an alert for the next 2 months. If it breaks that level, I'm going to get an alert. Shiba has to break the golden resistance. Again, another alert. Let's put it there, right? That's would be nice if we get an alert in the next 2 months. IOTA has to break the blue top band. Let's put another alert here. Yeah, those are the prices. And TIA alert. Yeah, my alert is going to be alert 654 on trading. So if I get an alert, I think I will get an alert for all of it. Oh, I've run out of alerts on the price action. But yeah, I'm premium, and I think they're asking me to get into the upper level. Aave, that blue top band, blue bottom band, that has to, I mean, the blue top band has to be broken. Venri has to stay inside the green bull flag and get to the blue and green and smash it. That is the only way. And Zcash so far hasn't really broken that blue top band. That's it really from me for today. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.